Welcome to RS Garden and Craft channel. Hi everyone. I'm so glad you're here. This is a space where we can exploring the beauty of gardening and unleashing our creativity with crafts. In this video I will show you how to make coffee table at home. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out any of the exciting content we have planned. I'd love to hear from you, so feel free to leave a comment, share your thoughts, and let's build a vibrant community together. Creating a DIY coffee table can be a rewarding project that adds a unique touch to your living space. Coffee tables serve as functional pieces for entertaining guests, holding drinks, and displaying decor, making them a crucial element of any living room. Building one at home allows for customization to match your style and needs while also offering a chance to develop your woodworking skills. Here are some ideas and approaches to creating a coffee table that reflects personal taste and practical requirements. To start the process, consider the design and style you envision for your coffee table. The first step involves selecting a wood type that aligns with your aesthetic. Common choices include pine, oak, maple, and birch. Each wood has its unique characteristics, including grain patterns and color tones, which will influence the overall look of your table. Softwoods like pine are easier to work with and often more affordable, making them a great choice for beginner projects. Hardwoods, on the other hand, offer durability and a more sophisticated finish. In terms of design, you may want to decide between a more traditional, rustic look or a modern, minimalist approach. For a rustic coffee table, you might consider using reclaimed wood or wood with a natural edge. This style celebrates imperfections and organic forms, adding character to the space. On the other hand, a modern design might involve clean lines and geometric shapes, utilizing square or rectangular pieces. After deciding on the design and materials, you will need a set of tools to make your creation possible. A saw, drill, measuring tape, square, sander, and paint or wood finish will be essential for constructing the table. If you don't own these tools, consider borrowing or renting them for the project. Safety equipment, such as glasses and gloves, should also be on hand to ensure a safe working environment. Next, sketch a plan for your coffee table. This can be a simple drawing that indicates dimensions, shapes, and structure. If you prefer, you can find free templates and plans online that cater to various styles and skill levels. Having a clear plan will help keep you organized and focused throughout the building process. Once you have a plan, measure and cut the wood according to your design. Ensure that the cuts are as precise as possible, utilizing the measuring tape and square for accuracy. If you are constructing a table with legs, make sure they are all the same length for stability. If you're new to woodworking, it's advisable to practice making cuts on scrap wood until you feel confident. As you proceed, consider the joinery methods you will use to assemble the table. Common techniques include pocket hole joints, dowels, or simply using screws. For beginners, pocket hole kits are available that simplify the process and allow for quick assembly. It's essential to ensure that connections are robust, as the table will need to support weight. After assembling the main structure, focus on sanding the surfaces to create a smooth finish. Sanding not only helps eliminate rough edges but also prepares the wood for any finishes or stains you may want to apply. Start with a coarse grit sandpaper and gradually move to a finer grit for a polished look. Sanding by hand is acceptable for small areas, but a power sander can make the job easier for larger surfaces. Once sanding is complete, it's time to apply a finish to the table. You can choose between staining, painting, or sealing the wood. Stains enhance the natural color of the wood and emphasize the grain patterns, while paint offers endless color options for those seeking a unique look. Sealing with a polyurethane or varnish provides a layer of protection against scratches and spills, crucial for a piece that will be used regularly. Be sure to allow adequate drying time between each coat, following manufacturer instructions. For a creative touch, consider adding features that enhance both functionality and aesthetics. Adding shelves is one such method. A lower shelf can provide extra storage for books, magazines, or decorative items, keeping the tabletop clear for entertaining. This can be achieved by cutting another piece of wood and attaching it to the underside of the table using brackets or dowels. Incorporating functionality into your coffee table design could also involve building a lift-top table. This feature allows for storage beneath the tabletop, perfect for items that need to be kept out of sight. To achieve this, you would need to install hinges on one side of the table, creating a top that lifts to reveal the storage area below. Another idea for aesthetic improvement is to add legs that reflect personal style. Hairpin legs provide a modern touch, while wooden turned legs give a more traditional look. If you're working with a reclaimed wood style, consider using pallets or vintage table legs you can find at thrift stores. This touch can elevate the appearance of your table and make it truly distinct. Once the table is completed and the finish has dried, it's essential to give it a thorough inspection. Check for any loose screw connections or rough edges you might have missed during sanding. Touch up any areas that may need additional stain or sealant before putting the table into use. When placing your new coffee table in your living room, consider its orientation and spacing with other furniture. The coffee table should comfortably fit the area, with enough space for movement around it. Style the tabletop using various decorative elements such as books, candles, or plants that resonate with your design theme. Creating a DIY coffee table not only fulfills a practical need in your living space but also serves as a personalized piece reflecting your style and effort. The satisfaction of building something by hand offers a sense of achievement that store-bought furniture cannot match. You can adjust the design as needed, ensuring that it meets your specific desires and space requirements. Additionally, selling these tables or creating them for friends and family can become a rewarding side business. Handmade furniture often attracts buyers due to its uniqueness and the personal craftsmanship behind it. In conclusion, constructing a DIY coffee table at home can be a fulfilling project, offering opportunities for creativity and functionality. By selecting appropriate materials, planning effectively, and employing proper techniques, anyone can create a beautiful piece of furniture that adds character to their living environment. Whether it's for personal use, gifting, or selling, a handmade coffee table reflects not just style but also the artisan's dedication to craftsmanship. Embrace the process, and enjoy the rewarding experience of creating something truly your own. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate you joining me today in our gardening and crafting adventures. I hope you found inspiration and ideas to bring to your own projects. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more delightful content. I'd love to hear your thoughts and see what you create, so don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Remember, every garden and craft tells a story. Let's continue to nurture our creativity and grow together. Until next time, happy crafting and gardening.